What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a fantastic 3-day weekend. So this market is yet again selling off, and we had a very tricky day today. So what we're going to discuss here is we're going to try to see if we can find any sort of hint or any sort of evidence that this market is in fact going to head on lower. So before we dive into the analysis, guys, you already know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload the video. So what I mean, there's many ways to look at this chart, many ways, right? And if you remember in my previous videos, I was presenting to you guys a couple of wave counts, and I've narrowed it down to at least 2 at the moment. All right, and unfortunately those 2 are suggesting that yes, we are gonna head on lower. So I'm changing bias at the moment because the pattern is displaying that type of behavior. Okay, maybe there's a slight opportunity or slight chance that this is a shakeout and we're gonna head on higher, but at the moment, in this point in time, it is not likely. So let's take a quick look at, actually let me take you to the daily time frame and let's review real quick the wave structure here. All right, so the wave structure out of our COVID lows is suggesting that yes, we're still within a wave 4 corrective move, and once we find support anywhere down here, we will find opportunity to the upside. How this develops is yet to be seen because we need to wait for this to unfold. So out of our March 2020 lows, we have our first wave 1, ABC to the 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the 3rd. All right, we're now trying to pair up this wave 4 with this wave 2. All right, now you notice here that this is a sideways correction. This is a more directional. So this is clearly displaying the guideline of alternation, but it's rare, or not, I wouldn't say it's rare, but it's uncommon to see your initial wave 2 be a sideways correction and then your wave 4 be directional. Wave 4s are normally a triangle, a sideways move, whereas wave 2 is pretty much wave 2s are pretty much your A, B, and C classic zigzags, right? But we didn't get that. So what we're trying to see here and find out is if we're going to pair up this wave 4 with this wave 2. So let's dive down to this zone, all right, and let's digest this count and see how we're going to make, or let's look at the evidence to see how we're going to make our way down towards this zone. All right, guys, so let's take a look here and let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so remember, our downside objective for this move is still anywhere between the 412 to 339, 393 on the SPY. Yes, it is likely that we may break the $400 region on the SPY. So from our January the 4th high, guys, we've established this trend line to the downside, right? That is holding us as resistance. And this trend line was actually originated here on January the 4th. It was confirmed on January the 12th, rejected here on the 3rd of February. We made an attempt to break above it, but then this is why we formed the X wave. All right. And so once we rejected it, we sold off and we haven't been able to break above it ever since. Now, what does that mean for us? How can we trade this? What are we going to look for? Now, there's many ways to look at this, many ways to trade this. All right, so if you're in the Discord group, you guys already know what we were trying to do and the trade we took on today to hedge our long-term portfolio. Now, if you guys are interested, you guys could hop over the Trending Waves Discord group. The link to the Discord group is pinned down in the comment section. So the way we're looking at this post X wave, right? We have our first wave 1, we have our wave 2. We've confirmed our wave 3 because it came at the very least a 100% extension of wave 1. So it's equality, right? It's equal to the wave 1. So that's good. Now, what is our reaction here? Our reaction is going to be a wave 4 pullback, right? So we got to look at this first, and I'm going to be jumping here a little bit, right? Because I'm going to make note of this zone here. I'm going to make note of the $435.16 region. Why am I making that note? Because the wave 4 cannot go beyond the territory of wave 1. And so, which is why at the start of this video, I was telling you guys that maybe there is still a possibility, right? Maybe there's still a possibility that we're going to head on higher, and this is just a shakeout to the downside. But I don't think that's the case. So for now, we're going to operate under this count, right? And so unless there's an ongoing wave 3, right, which is still likely. Okay, this is still likely an ongoing wave 3. We might get down towards the 618, the 1618, because normally a wave 3 will break this low. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll have to see how the overnight session plays out. But for now, we may see a bounce, 3-wave up. Now, where will this bounce be? Okay, let's take a look. So we take a retracement from the high to the low here, and we're going to see that we can't go above 435, so we have to stay below the 38.2% retracement and the 23.6. So a 434, $430 region will serve as a resistance zone for the wave 4 to complete, and then we head on lower, at which point the wave A, all right, remember guys, the wave A of wave C, sorry, the wave A of wave Y, so the wave Y of the higher degree of the green count here is made up of 3 subdivisions, three waves, but each wave, as you can see here, the wave A is unfolding in 5 subdivisions. So we get the 5, the 3, and then potentially the 5. Okay, so once we complete this A wave, we'll see an attempt to break above this trend line, at which point this is a good zone to consider some type of short opportunity to the downside. But because I anticipate this to be a very choppy scenario, all right, that'll take us down towards the zone, we decided to take a butterfly options trade. So if you're familiar with a butterfly option, so that's a trading strategy, sorry, an options trading strategy, you'll know why we took that trade. So hopefully this becomes, well, I wouldn't say hopefully, but if that's the case, then yeah, we will see 412, 393 range in the SPY. So let's take a look at the possible scenario. And the possible scenario is that the wave 3 here completed on November, WXY, wave 4 completed here on January the 24th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the wave 1, ABC, very deep C wave. I don't like it because the wave 2 is damn near 100% of the wave 1, and that's already very dicey. Now, a confirmation to this one, right, compared to our X wave scenario, is that if we break above 435, right, that'll mean that perhaps maybe I mean, if we find the price action broke impulsively, if we break above it, then likely this will be the case. But to confirm our X wave scenario, right, our X wave scenario, we have to break below the wave, the origin of this wave 1. So 420.63 will confirm, will literally confirm our X wave scenario, okay, and we'll likely head on lower, which point you wait for the pullback to take a resistance and take the trade lower. Otherwise, we see that perhaps maybe we head on higher. Not likely, but as I mentioned earlier in the video, we're going to take a look at our other count, right? We're going to take a look at our other count, which is a little bit more ambitious, right? It's a little bit more painful in the short term, but ambitious in the long run. Why is that? Because the way we're considering this, I'm going to take you guys back up to the daily time frame. The way I'm considering this wave structure here is that this entire cycle, all right, this entire from the COVID lows towards January 4th, or of this early this year, late last year, this is all of wave 1, guys. And then we see our wave 2 pullback. Now, this wave 2 pullback can come down very deep, guys. It could come down towards the 50% range. Let's take a look towards the 50, which is 324, even the 618. So it's very painful if this is the case, but it'll serve for a good opportunity to the upside. Now, I'm not favoring this only because if I take you back to the X wave scenario, this looks more into the basic guidelines of Elliott wave, all right, where 2 pairs up to 4, 3 is equal to wave 1. All right, so it's just playing good characteristics of the basic Elliott wave guidelines. So for that reason, I'm favoring this one to be the case rather than our most our most ambitious wave structure here. All right, guys. So again, we're gonna see if we break January 24th low. All right, we're gonna see if we break this low to consider a bounce to this trendline rejection, and then we'll head on lower to the wave C or wave Y of wave 4. So let me take you over to the Qs, which is a little bit more of a headache, and this will play out just like in the SPY. Okay, in that wave 3 complete on December the 29th, we have our W wave, 3 waves to the X, 1, 2. We're in the makings of the third wave. Now, unlike the SPY, the Qs found support. Okay, we found support here at the January the 24th low. Now we didn't break below it, but it's damn near there. All right, so I don't think that we can consider this as a 1 and 2. All right, don't think that's the case. So for that reason, I do believe that, you know, we get the wave 3, maybe head on lower through our overnight session, and then we bounce into the wave 4, and then the wave A completes in the wave 5 or wave 8. Then we get a 3-wave pullback to the B, and so on. Now, the good thing about this one, right, is that we see that perhaps in the higher degree time frames, right? So we see the orange, the yellow counts, right? We see that at the 618, all right, which is a retracement of wave 2 to the wave 3, you get your target to the wave 4, comes damn near in the territory of the previous wave 4 of the lesser degree. So that's a good thing. All right, we're starting to see confluence there. All, you know, addition to that, the 100% equality of W and the X comes in at 305, which is again damn near in confluence with the higher degree fib structure. Okay, so be on the lookout. Likely we see a bounce coming into tomorrow, and then we fade to complete the wave A, the wave 5 of wave A. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's take a look. Maybe this was our other count. It's invalidated already as we broke below this wave 2. So I'm gonna delete this, and then our truncated fifth, you know, as I mentioned earlier, this will be wave 2, but it's unlikely now. So that's not, but I'm going to leave it here for just in case. So the likely scenario is this. All right, guys. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Leave your comments down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care. Bye.